Today I'm going to teach you all how to do short division. The first thing you need to know about doing short division is which number is the divisor and which one not. The divisor is a number directly on the outside of the box. So in this case, 957 divided by 4, 4 is the divisor. After you figure out which is the divisor, you need to start dividing. The first thing we need to do is look at the 4 and the 9 and figure out 4 times what will give me equal to 9 or less than 9. And 4 times 3 is 12, so that's too much, and 4 times 2 is 8. So you put the 2 directly above the 9 and multiply 4 times 2, which is 8. You'll put the 8 directly below the 9 and subtract it. Then you'll bring the 5 down. And now you need to figure out 4 times what will give me equal to 15 or less than 15. 4 times 4 is 16, so that's too much, so you'd bump it down 4 times 3, which equals 12. You would put the 3 directly above the 5, and 4 times 3 is 12. So you would subtract 15 minus 12, that would give you 3, and then you would bring down the 7. So far this is what we have. After that, you need to figure out 4 times what will give me equal to 37 or less than 37. Well, 4 times 10 is 40. That's too much, so you can't do that. So it'd be 9. And 4 times 9 is 36. So you bring the 36 below the 37 and subtract it. Now that you have all your numbers done, there's a remainder of 1. So all you would do is put an R and then the 1 to show you there's a remainder of 1. And that is how you do short division. Let's do another example just to make sure you know how to do it. Okay, on this, the divisor would be 3. What you need to do is figure out 3 times what will give you 7. Well, 3 times 3 is 9, so that gives you too much. So it would be 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So you bring the 6 below the 7 and subtract it. That leaves you 1. Then you bring the 4 down to make 14. Now you have to think, 3 times what will give me 14? Well, 3 times 5 is too much because that's 15. So it'd be 3 times 4, which equals 12. 3 times 4 is 12, so you bring the 12 below the 14 and subtract it, which gives you 2. And then you bring the 3 down to equal 23. Now this is the last step. This is the last step. 3 times what will give you 23? Okay. 3 times 5 is 15, so that's good still. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. So that's too much, so it would be 7. 7 times 3 is 21, so you bring the 21 down and you subtract it. Now that there's no leftover over here, all the numbers have been taken up, your remainder would be 2. And that is how you do short division.